Hello. So your student learned Barton Level 3, Lesson 3 today. And so today they learned that words have blends at both ends, okay? So blends at both ends. So like the word swept, you can hear each of those sounds in the word swa and the pt. Now they go by fast, so we often talk about it's like a smoothie. You can taste all the fruit in a smoothie. You can hear all the sounds in a blend, even though it goes by fast. So again, we're working on blends at both ends. This resource is available on or about page 15 in your student's notebook. And for those that are working with the 20% club, that is included. If you are looking to purchase that, you can find that in my TPT store, which is Evelyn Hazelman at the 20% club. All right, let's get into today's practice work. So the practice work for today will start here. Level 3, lesson 3, extra practice 3, triple threes today. Okay, so let's read a phrase in the first column, decide if it's a who, a did what, or a where phrase. Draw a line to the same type. So often what I will have students do is kind of look for a similar keyword in the beginning. So in this case, on his neck, on the stump. That is going to be a where phrase. In the shed, in the blimp. That's another where phrase. Where did it happen? Okay. The is always an indication that you're talking about a who phrase. The blonde gal, the plump frog. Okay, now what did they do? Now, the way that I do these a lot of times, if I'm trying to figure out if it's a did what or I'm instructing the student, I will put the letter I, or the word I in front of it. If you can say I and then the phrase right here, swam fast, and it makes a real sentence, you know you're dealing with a did what then. I swam fast. That's a did what. I lost the raft. That's a did what. I got the crust. I had a bad smell. We wouldn't want that. I felt a bump. I slept. So those are all your did whats there. Okay. All right, change the order of the vowel and the blends to create a real word. So remember, for all of these, a really simple trick is that you're simply going to put the vowel in the middle, and then you're going to build around this. So in this case, the O would for sure go in the middle, and you just have to decide if it's an ND or a BL at the beginning. Now, obviously, BL is way more common. I don't think we have any words that start with ND, so the word is blonde. Okay, I will just go through and give you the answers here so that you know. We've got swept, drift, grant, print, clamp, and crest is this page. Okay, read the first word, put a different vowel in the blank to create a real word. So we're going to go from blonde to bland. We're going to go from flesh to flash, draft to drift, stump to stamp, stick to stuck, and grant to grunt. Here's your keywords just in case your student needs it. Apple, Eddie, itchy, olive, and upper for those short vowels. Okay. Moving into the fluency drills, this is where you're going to see students start to skip over parts of these words. So this is a really important part because you've heard me say it a million times. What am I going to say? I'm going to say accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Doesn't matter how fast they read right now. It matters that all of the letters are accounted for when they're reading. So this word should be blunt, not bunt. Okay. Stomp. Make sure that you're hearing all of those letters when they're reading. Skimp, print, trend, snack. So if they get, let's say we got to the word brisk, and they read this as bresk. My correction for that would be to tap your vowel. Itchy, 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 I, I. Now touch and say isk, brisk. I would then use it in a sentence. It was a brisk morning, meaning it was cold. I might say something like that, okay? Just so I know that they've got it. Now, the next are nonsense words. You're going to see a lot of, this is where you would see more errors on these words because they have not mapped them in their brain at all. So these are brand new words to your student. So you're really looking again for what? Accuracy, okay? Some students may not have gotten to sight words. I taught this lesson today, and my student did not get to sight words. So they may not have gotten to that, and your tutor would probably note that in the lesson, whether they did the sight words or did not do the sight words. If your student is really good at sight words, you can certainly go ahead and move forward with this. Some students are great at sight words and some just, it's challenging. Okay, the next one, level 3, lesson 3, and this is going to be phrases. So a lot of the same stuff. We're looking for accuracy. You can certainly keep track of the accuracy here. So I think there's generally 36 on the page, so you could write on here in the bottom, like my student got 32 out of 36 if you wanted to. And then keep track of the accuracy. Hopefully that's going up for you. You could keep track of how many your student was able to read correctly in 2 minutes. There's a lot of different ways that you can use this. There are more directions on how to use it at the beginning of the fluency drills. So you can also make a tic-tac-toe, make it fun, do something like that. So that's it. Level 3, lesson 3, blends at the beginning, blends at the end. Thanks.